What is going on, everyone? My name is Jared Haas with FrontStretch.com. This week on NASCAR Mailbox, let's dig into the questions after the races at Michigan. And now this first question comes from Tesco Shortage. They ask, how's Chris Buescher's playoff run looking? He looks great at road courses and high-speed intermediates, so Kansas, Vegas, and the ROVAL seem like great fits for him. Will he be able to make the round of 8? Now I'm going to take the assumption there. Obviously, made the playoffs, back-to-back wins. Round of 16, if Chris Buescher doesn't have a streak of bad luck, he can likely get consistently in the round of 12. He actually has the third best average finishing position behind Denny Hamlin and Martin Truex Jr., the two Joe Gibbs racing cars. Not an expected thing you would say that the third best average finishing driver was Chris Buescher, but that tells me consistency is a standard. So there is good possibility he gets into the round of 12, but now the question is the round of 8. And obviously that's going to lead off with Texas Motor Speedway. That is my biggest question mark for the Texas kid, Chris Buescher. At best finish of 15th, he's crashed out in the last 2 races with RFK Racing. That is going to be the big question mark. Can Ford handle at Texas, where they go into the uncertainty of Talladega Superspeedway? He finished 3rd in the spring at Talladega, but he finished 25th last fall and 38th the previous spring with the crash. You know, with Texas, you almost have to be certain to go into Talladega. That you want to breathe that sigh of relief. But ROVAL, last 2 races, 6th and a 3rd. Quite an impressive feat for Buescher, I wouldn't say as a road course ace. You have a lot more drivers that would be clamoring for that. That's in and around that bubble. But luck, I think, could have it on his side where he could pull off into a round of 8. I think like a Chris Buescher type of ordeal that could happen. But, you know, it's the consistency of not having the success at Texas Motor Speedway. Gives me big question marks. You got the uncertainty of Talladega. He could perform well at the ROVAL, but it's going to be tough for those Fords to prove it to me and say, yeah, we got the strength to compete at Texas Motor Speedway as well. So, wait and see game on that. Again, it's a tough round to get into, especially if you're not built up enough points. Again, this is where a lot of points can falter. You know, that cushion that you build up going into the playoffs could easily be lost here, but, you know, a lot of crazier things have happened. But, you know, realistically, I don't see him getting into the round of 8. And now this next question comes from Sharik B. They ask, how do drivers go to the bathroom in a race car? Well, that is not the ideal situation that race cars are looking for. Usually drivers will go to the bathroom before the race. They'll make a sprint after the national anthem has been played. There's porta potties on pit road. Usually they run in there, use the bathroom, and take care of business there. But if all in the case of inside the race car, there's no left choice. If they really have to go, they have to go. They can't hold it in. It's inside the race car, unfortunately. Same with throw up in that case. You know, if you can't pull over with that, you just deal with it. But, you know, fire suits, they're a little bit more durable in the fact that if they have to relieve themselves, they can take it in. But usually drivers don't resort themselves in a race car. Usually they go beforehand. It's kind of like going on a road trip. There's not really any special mechanism for them to relieve themselves during the race, but usually when they go to the bathroom, it's before or after the race. Thank you very much for watching the NASCAR Mailbox video. Like and subscribe. That really helps out our channel. And tune in next week to answer your questions from the Indy Road Course race. Until then, as always, have a great race weekend.
This is Timmy Hill, driver of the 56 Toyota. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also check out one of those videos beside me and visit FrontStretch.com for more racing content.